2026 Golden Globe nomination predictions. The 83rd Golden Globes. The nominations for the Golden Globes will be announced on December 8th, 2025. So here we go. Best Motion Picture Drama. Hamnet, It Was Just an Accident, Sentimental Value, Sinners, Frankenstein, Avatar Fire and Ash, The Secret Agent, Train Dreams, Is This Thing On, F1. Perhaps the Golden Globes will be friendlier to Avatar Fire and Ash than the Critics' Choice were, or they could snub it in favor of The Secret Agent or Train Dreams. That remains to be seen. Best Motion Picture Musical or Comedy. One Battle After Another, No Other Choice, Marty Supreme, Wicked for Good, Begonia, J. Kelly, Wake Up Dead Man and Knives Out Mystery, The Testament of Ann Lee, Blue Moon, Sorry Baby. I think No Other Choice makes it instead of Wake Up Dead Man and The Testament of Ann Lee. Best Director. Paul Thomas Anderson, Chloe Zhao, Jafar Panahi, Park Chan-wook, Joachim Trier, Josh Safdie, Ryan Coogler, John M. Chu, Guillermo del Toro, and Yorgos Lanthimos. Because this voting body is very international, I'm going to assume that 3 international directors get nominated. I mean, there's also the possibility of Kleber Mendoza Fijo. I probably butchered that for The Secret Agent, which I didn't list here. But I'm choosing Park Chan-wook to be that 3rd. Or maybe Ryan Coogler actually does get in after all, because I feel like he might get snubbed if they do 3 international directors. I figured the Globes would do at least 2. Best Actress Drama. Jessie Buckley, congratulations. And it's going to be a sweep all the way to the Oscars. Renate Reinsva, Laura Dern, Sydney Sweeney, Jennifer Lawrence, Julia Roberts, Leonie Benesch, Tessa Thompson, Mariam Afshari for It Was Just an Accident, and America Ferrera for The Lost Bus. Yeah, I'm really scraping the bottom of the barrel here in the drama categories because, oh boy, have there been a lot of submissions in comedy. Potential category fraud for a lot of those entries. A lot of those movies I haven't seen yet, but potential category fraud. Best Actress Musical or Comedy. Chase Infinity, One Battle After Another, at number 1. Then you have Emma Stone, Amanda Seyfried, Rose Byrne, Cynthia Erivo, Eva Victor, Kate Hudson, Dakota Johnson, Olivia Colman, and Emma Mackey. As Wicked's steam starts to die out slowly, Erivo goes lower on my list. But I don't think she's down for the count just yet. I mean, if she misses here, my goodness. After missing the Critics' Choice, if she misses here, she's done. Absolutely done. Over. Best Actor Drama. Wagner Moura, The Secret Agent. Michael B. Jordan, Sinners. I want to pronounce Wagner's name right. Joel Edgerton, Train Dreams. Will Arnett, Is This Thing On? Dwayne Johnson, The Smashing Machine. Jeremy Allen White, Springsteen, Deliver Me From Nowhere. Oscar Isaac, Brad Pitt, Matthew McConaughey, The Lost Bus, and Colin Farrell, Ballad of a Small Player. So I think that Dwayne Johnson and Jeremy Allen White both get nominated here. If they don't, they are finished, done, over. I mean, I'm not predicting either of them to get an Oscar nomination because it's too crowded at this point. But I think they can both get in here. Or one or both could miss. Best Actor, Musical or Comedy. Timothy Chalamet, Marty Supreme. Leo DiCaprio, One Battle After Another. Lee Byung-hun, No Other Choice. Ethan Hawke, Blue Moon. George Clooney, J. Kelly. Jesse Plemons, Begonia. Brendan Fraser, Rental Family. Hugh Jackman Song Sung Blue, Benedict Cumberbatch The Roses, and Josh O'Connor Wake Up Dead Man A Knives Out Mystery. Because I heard that Josh is the actual lead of the movie, and Daniel Craig is more of a supporting player. So yeah, that's why I have Josh O'Connor instead. Lee Byung Hun will make it here, even if he doesn't make it at the Oscars. But if he doesn't make it here, then yeah, he's just absolutely toast for Oscars. Best Supporting Actress: Ariana Grande, Wicked for Good; Elle Fanning and Inga Ibsdottir Elias, Sentimental Value; Tiana Taylor, One Battle After Another; Gwyneth Paltrow, Marty Supreme; Emily Blunt, The Smashing Machine; Regina Hall, One Battle After Another; Odessa Zion, Marty Supreme; Mia Goth, Frankenstein; and Emily Watson, Hamnet. Best Supporting Actor: Stellan Skarsgård, Sentimental Value; Paul Mescal, Hamnet; Sean Penn, One Battle After Another; Benicio del Toro, One Battle After Another; Jacob Elordi, Frankenstein; Adam Sandler, Jay Kelly; Bradley Cooper, Is This Thing On; Miles Caton, Sinners; Delroy Lindo, Sinners; and Billy Crudup, Jay Kelly. Yeah, I think a lot of people are predicting my top six for the Globes, as they have for the Critics' Choice, which is what happened. Best Screenplay: It Was Just an Accident, One Battle After Another, Hamnet, Sentimental Value, Sinners, Marty Supreme, No Other Choice, Wake Up Dead Man, A Nice Out Mystery, Begonia, and Is This Thing On. I think It Was Just an Accident could win here, a la Anatomy of a Fall. Some people believe that Jafar Panahi might also win Director over PTA, either here or, well, they say here. I mean, it's not impossible for him to win here, Director or BAFTA, but it is very highly unlikely that he wins Director, as opposed to Screenplay, which he can win here, which I think is more was a more plausible category for him to win over One Battle After Another than Director. I think Director is definitely going to PTA. But if Director does go to Panahi, and if Director and Screenplay go to Panahi, then yeah, It Was Just an Accident is going to win Drama over Hamnet. And then it'll be higher in the Best Picture rankings than Hamnet for the Oscars. Best Animated Feature Film: K-Pop Demon Hunters, Zootopia 2, Arco, Little Amelie or the Character of Rain, Scarlet, Elio, In Your Dreams, Lost in Starlight, Boys Go to Jupiter, and the SpongeBob movie Search for SquarePants. So, unlike last season and the season before, we're not going to have A Boy and the Heron or Flow take down the big frontrunner this year. Why? Because the supposed indie movie that takes down the big studio blockbuster. Well, okay, we have two of them. We have Arco, we have Little Amelie. I know some people think Arco is gonna do it, maybe because it won NBR or something like that. They think that, but I believe that Arco and Little Amelie will split that vote, and that it'll just go to K-pop Demon Hunters instead. Zootopia 2, not impossible, but not as likely. And also, Scarlet. I think that'll get in because because the Globes have historically nominated things such as Suzume and Inuo, the animated film, the animated musical Inuo, and so I think they could nominate. And they also nominated the director's previous movie Mirai. So, and also Sony Pictures Classics, they can get a movie or two. They're pretty good at getting Globe nominations, Sony Pictures Classics. So Scarlett can get this. Scarlett can definitely get this, and they would get it over. And Scarlett can get it over In Your Dreams. Best non-English language film: It Was Just an Accident, No Other Choice, Sentimental Value, The Secret Agent, Surat, Sound of Falling, The President's Cake, All That's Left of You, Late Shift, Nouvelle Vague. Best Cinematic and Box Office Achievement: Wicked for Good, Avatar Fire and Ash, Sinners, Zootopia 2, Lilo and Stitch, a Minecraft movie, K-pop Demon Hunters, F1, Jurassic World Rebirth, and Superman. Alright, so as far as Avatar's eligibility there, I've read the rules for this kind of situation. In fact, I have the rules pulled up for me right now. And it says this category allows for films released late in the year, November 22nd and onwards, to qualify based on strong projected box office performance. So Avatar would qualify. And as far as K-pop Demon Hunters is concerned, the digital streaming section of the rules say that films can qualify through commensurate digital streaming viewership recognized by trusted industry sources, offering an alternative path for films excelling on streaming platforms. And we all know how well K-pop Demon Hunters has done on streaming. It's the most watched Netflix movie of all time. So yeah, that's getting in. Best Original Score: One Battle After Another, Sinners, Marty Supreme, Hamnet, Frankenstein, Jay Kelly, No Other Choice, Begonia, Wicked for Good, F1. And finally, Best Original Song: Golden, K-pop Demon Hunters, I Lied to You, Sinners, The Girl in the Bubble, Wicked for Good, Dream as One, Avatar Fire and Ash, How It's Done, K-pop Demon Hunters, What It Sounds Like, K-pop Demon Hunters, No Place Like Home, Wicked for Good, Last Time I Seen the Sun, Train Dreams, and Zoo from Zootopia. Yeah, I'm going hard on K-pop at the Globes. I mean, it's probably more likely that I don't know something like Train Dreams gets in over one of the K-pop songs that I have in 5 and 6, and I didn't even mention things like Drive from F1 or Clothed by the Sun for the Testament of Van Lee that both got Critics' Choice nominations. That could also get in here, but yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. All right, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to subscribe, feel free to like, and if you do so, that'll be greatly appreciated. And until next time, Shalom.